name is Esosa Omoyi. I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with a beautiful damsel. The spirit of Christmas is all over her. But before we go to our guest in the studio, we'll be discussing a very interesting topic, a topic you've been willing to hear about. Yes, you've searched everywhere. And some of us are even tricked of our money and the spirit of trying to achieve this particular topic we'll be discussing about. Now let's see our beautiful guest. Welcome to the studio. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, you're glowing. Is that the spirit of Christmas or New Year?
Yes, it's the spirit of Christmas. And you are not looking bad yourself.
No, you're the one that ate all the money. I was just indoors all through.
Which eating all the money? Please, though, this your gun is large.
No, it's not your size. Now, talking about size, that's the topic we'll be discussing today. We're talking about weight loss, like losing weight in 10 days. Do you think that is achievable or it's unrealistic?
It's very achievable.
Okay, so can you give us an insight about it?
Okay. First and first, water is very essential. The same way, water is very important thing to plants and animals. Okay. So first of all, you have in 10 days you want to lose weight. First that comes to your mind is this: take water always, especially before me, 30 minutes before me.
Okay, I'll chip in this here. Water. We have this perception of people say, I drink water and I add weight. And also you said drink water. Is it the cold water?
Room temperature water.
Room temperature. Okay, now drinking water tends to make people add weight. Like myself, when I drink water, I tend to look a bit robust.
Depends. Drink water. Some people start that doesn't mean you should drink like the whole gallon of water or something.
Okay.
Like 30 minutes before me. The reason for that is very simple. When you drink water, your stomach is half full. So you tend to take little amount of food.
Okay, because it's expanded when you're hungry, now the water fills it halfway, then with the food is just small.
Small, yeah. Okay. That's 30 minutes before food. For example, okay, you know you're going to eat breakfast.
Okay.
By 8. You wake up in the morning. Some people, the first thing they take into their stomach is water once they wake up in the morning. But for you, maybe you're not that kind of person that likes taking water.
Okay.
Maybe before your meal, maybe like that's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
Yes.
By 7:30, you should take water. Then by then your stomach is already filled. So you tend to, then when you start eating, the food is already, you just have to eat little quantity. Except you want to eat
a large quantity, but since you're losing weight, it should be in small quantity.
Small quantity.
And that means the water you take in 30 minutes before eating is your digestion.
Yes, it is your digestion, and it helps you to take less. It takes to take as in the amount of food you eat.
Okay, now it
will be in small quantity.
Okay.
And also, apart from the quantity of food you eat, you should eat the right food.
Okay.
The right food comes. Okay, for example, eat more of protein, less of carbohydrates.
Okay. Protein.
Then food that are very rich in fiber, like potato. Sweet potato.
Sweet potato, we have glucose there.
That's it. The glucose is an healthy one.
I thought the Irish was for the...
That's what I actually thought until I checked the internet, the net, and I found out that wow, this, and do you know the funniest thing? Me, I've been avoiding the sweet potato. I was eating the Irish potato, thinking maybe it's like this, but when I saw, I was like, wow. So this girl,
you're the one needed.
So that's it. And number 2, okay, your plate. The plate should be, get a smaller plate. A smaller plate is better. When you dish your food in a smaller plate, you tend to eat less. But just imagine dishing a quantity of food, a smaller quantity of food in a big plate. Like, this food is very small, my baby. But when the plate is small and the quantity of food is small, then you tend to eat less. The quantity of food you eat is less.
Okay.
You understand? Then also, one thing.
About that eating in small quantity. Now, I'm trying to lose weight in 10 days.
Yeah.
And I'm the type that eats in large quantity because I have a huge appetite.
Yeah.
So you're telling me to constrain myself to a small plate like a child. Don't you think that will make me eat more? Because I'll be hungry like this means I'll go back to the kitchen to get more.
Eat more because listen, we started by water.
Yes.
So you have to take, if you talk about water, if you notice water.
Oh, yeah, it's half filled.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And the amount of food you're eating, more of protein. Protein sustain you more.
Okay.
Yeah, compared to carbohydrates. So when you eat protein, there's everything that you look full, you feel full, and when you feel full and you look full, is there any reason for you to start eating more? No. So that plate helps to constrain you and helps to tell you this is what I should eat per meal. This is for breakfast, this is for lunch, and this is for dinner.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
Then also, for example, you are hosting people in your house, and there's evidence that there are a lot of food that will be there. Like for example, like there's some unhealthy food and you want to give to your guests. It's very appropriate for you to present something to someone you're not eating.
Yeah. Perception.
So I will call this unhealthy food should be used, as in red plate should be used for unhealthy food. So that gives you, we have this mindset that red means danger. So you should know that, wow, this is unhealthy. So let me take just 1 spoon. So my guests will know that this food is actually, they are safe. But it's just because you're actually watching your weight and you have a target that you want to actually lose weight in 10 days. So the plates you are going to use should be red plates. It's just give it that signal. For example, in the table, once you are just dishing out the food and you just see red plate, this one, just 1 spoon is enough. And that gives them the sign, okay, maybe she's trying to watch a lot or something like that. Okay. So the red small and red plates.
It has to really be the red color plate, or we can just like get a small constrained plate.
This is why I said red plates, so that you will be conscious of it. You can just use any other plate now and you just start eating. Even when you are just when you are talking with your friends, you just start eating, and before you know, wow, Jesus, how come? You know, things like you're not going back to square one. Okay. And maybe you're already in the 6th day.
Yeah.
You're not going on the 7th day now. You now ate all the food again. And majority of the food, maybe like 8% of the food you ate was actually unhealthy. So it doesn't give that.
Okay, the red color gives you that constraint of danger, because warning.
And also, you should chew properly. Chewing your food. Some people tend to eat fast. Like, in fact, some people don't chew their food, they swallow their food.
Like these grains, rice.
Like somebody was like, no, I don't chew my rice, so just eat and swallow. No, chew properly. The reason for that is very simple. It helps you to, for example, now you are chewing and you chew properly. It takes time. It takes time to chew, isn't it? So you are actually killing time. And there's a tendency that when you chew for a long period of time, you tend to lose appetite in eating that same food
and breaking those
yes, and so the quantity you take in will be less. Number one, your stomach is already filled with water, so the quantity you take in will be less.
That's the slow eating you're talking about. Like eating very slow.
And the food also, it will aid digestion too. Because
I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not on the plumpy side. I eat very slow.
Oh, okay.
So now we're eating very fast.
Yeah. And also there's one other part that we are all guilty of. Me too, I'm guilty of it. For example, we are watching the movie. We are seeing the movie, and we are also doing other things. Like you are with your system and you are eating. When you are watching it, and when you are watching, or when you are with your system, you are seeing a movie or something, you tend to eat more.
During relaxation.
Yes. There's every tendency that, for example, me and we are just there. Maybe we ordered for like some packs of rice. You know, because we're watching the movie, actually, we can actually finish like 10 packs without we knowing.
And add pizza to it.
Yes, without we knowing. Because we are so engrossed in what we're watching, and we are just chewing and just we are enjoying ourselves.
We're entertaining, big entertained, and want something else.
So when you are eating, just take the TV outside, take the gadgets aside, everything. So concentrate on the food, and so this is the quantity I'm eating, so you will not pass your limits.
Okay.
It's very important. And also, there's still one other part that we are all guilty of. I think people will tell you that we are Nigerians, you are always exhausted. Maybe, for example, you're on the run, you start taking sugary stuff, like the drink, can't drink.
Some now have to go for, I would call brands. I would just say, don't go for the yellow one, don't go for the other white one, don't go for the other dark one.
Soda. Question, soda.
So they'll be like, I think this one has less sugar. I think this has, this one is okay. So you're saying we have to totally take that off our chef.
Yes, take that off your chef. And there's something you should do. You should be so conscious of. Take green tea instead. Green tea, coffee is better. Water. To add flavor to your water, squeeze some lemon inside your water, room temperature water, and drink it, and you will enjoy it more. It's healthy, it's better. And there's one thing we should also do: keep unhealthy food out of reach. For example, chocolate. When you have chocolate in the house, maybe for example, you just need it once in a while, maybe because you are chocolate free. Please take it away from your fridge, because once you go to your fridge to open your fridge to take anything, you see, this chocolate, you
First dive.
Take it away from your cupboard.
Okay.
From your shelf. You can store it in a place where you know you hardly reach.
Okay.
Like for example, your store, in your kitchen. So you know that it's only when you want to go and cook, and you are busy cooking, so the urge for it won't come.
It won't come.
But when you're going to, you're putting in the fridge, just the first thing, just say, chocolate, please, auntie come, that kind of thing, you know, that kind of thing. So it's not, as in take everything that has to do with those unhealthy food out of your reach. If you must have them in your house,
okay,
if because of visitors or anything, just take them out of your reach. And with all this, with these 7 points, I think you are good to go. 10 days you see the effect, except maybe the fat you have is a stubborn fat.
Okay.
That has to do with surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, all these things you've said, these are natural ways to actually lose weight.
Yeah, in 10 days.
Okay, in 10 days. Oh man, that's a goal. And you kept repeating this. Now let me correct something. I'm not guilty of the fact that I drink sugary things. I want to add weight. For those that want to share their weight, you can follow Sarah's advice. But that's on the flip side. Now you talk about these unhealthy food.
Yeah.
Are these fattening food? Are these food? We have fried foods, like people tend to fry the chicken,
canned food,
cheese, burgers.
Yeah.
What are these fattening food? Are foods we should avoid?
Food that as in unhealthy food, are those fatty food like burger, pizza, canned food.
Okay, the chefed foods.
Yeah, those food are not actually good.
Okay, they're not healthy.
They're not healthy. When you're losing weight,
you're trying to. Healthy. Okay.
Except maybe you want to gain weight. You can eat that in little quantity. We're not talking about that now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on subsequent shows. For those in my class that want to add little flesh, thank you so much for discussing this with me today. Thank you very, very much. To the audience, I have to say this: irrespective of these outlying things that she already said about trying to lose weight in 10 days. Above all of this, and mind you, they're actually without exercise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, exercise is actually out of it. So those are natural ways you can actually lose weight in 10 days if you're keen and you're serious about it. It's not today you eat in small quantity, tomorrow you are eating from the white plates, and next tomorrow from the red plate. So you have to follow these guidelines, adhere to them strictly, and sure you get result. So everything boils down to discipline. I hope you were able to get these tips for those who want to shed weight and for those that want to add the same weight, because they say that another man's food is another man's poison.
Yeah.
We have something for you for the subsequent shows. That's all we got to bring your way. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.